safe. It seems like ages since I last saw you in church. Unfortunately, we can't get to church like before because we have to stay home and keep safe because we don't want to contact that illness that is going all around the world. However, that doesn't mean we stop thinking about and praying to God. We should actually pray even more during these difficult times. Now, today is a very special Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. It is special because we are remembering and celebrating the day Jesus came back to life after he was crucified. Now, our beloved Fiona, you all remember her, she has prepared a little lesson for us on Easter. And I'm now going to invite her to present the lesson she has prepared for us. So sit back, listen carefully, and enjoy. And now, over to you, Fiona.
Right, okay. So we do a song then.
That'd be really good. What are we going to sing, Andy?
It's a song called My God is So Big.
Okay.
But we do need a lot of help from the girls and boys at home.
I'm sure they'll help us, won't you? You'll help
And
us.
I know that their mummies and daddies have got very big voices. You know, some of them are in the choir and...
So we'll be able to hear them.
We can hear that, yeah. So just sing really
Okay.
loudly. Okay. So we do it slowly to start with. It goes like this.
Andy, I'll do the actions.
You
Shall I
do the actions.
Okay, I'll do the actions and you do the singing.
Unless you want to play this
No,
instead.
thank you. You do
Okay.
that. Okay.
Right. So good. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. And it repeats. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. Then there's a bit where it changes. The mountains are his, the valleys are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Then it goes back to the same as the beginning. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Okay, so we try
could
a
put a clap in there, couldn't we?
We could do a clap at the end, yeah.
Good.
Okay, let's try it all the way through with a bit more speed.
Okay.
Okay. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The mountains are big, the valleys are big, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Should we do it again?
Oh, one more.
Do you think
One more. Yeah,
time?
I'm
One more
just
time.
getting into
Okay,
it
because
now,
I think
yeah,
you're
it's
just getting the hang of it, so we do one more. Okay.
Okay, one more.
My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The mountains are his, the valleys are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do.
Fantastic.
Well
Thank
done.
you, thank
And
you.
well done you at home. Very, very good.
Okay, Andy, look. So our music
Is
finished. Okay, so we've had our prayer and we've had a song. Let's see what's next. Look. Story. It's our Bible story. Now, the story I'm going to tell you today is the Easter story. It's a true story. And it comes from the Bible, from our New Testament Bible. After Jesus died on the cross, his body was placed in a tomb. Now, a tomb is like a big cave, and a great big stone was rolled in front of it. Now, some of Jesus' enemies, they didn't like Jesus. And they went to Pilate and they said to him, "We want you to put guards in front of the tomb because we think if his followers steal Jesus' body, everybody will think he came back to life. So we think you should put guards in front of the cave." And Pilate said, "Okay, I'll do that." So 2 guards were placed in front of the tomb, guarding it to make sure nobody came. Now, there were some women who were friends of Jesus, and they wanted to prepare Jesus' body for burial. They were very, very sad, but they couldn't do it until the Sabbath was over. Now, Jewish people, their Sabbath, their very special day when they can't do any work, is a Saturday. Jesus died on the Friday, and on the Saturday they couldn't help Jesus. They weren't able to put the special spices on his body to prepare him for his burial. So they had to wait until Sunday. So they gathered up the special things that they needed and they walked along the road. But they were saying to each other, oh dear, how are we going to move the great big stone from in front of the tomb? I don't know. Well, perhaps there'll be somebody there to help us. Okay, so they carried on walking. Are you sure? Because the stone is so big. Oh, I'm sure there would be somebody there to help us. And they walked and walked and walked and walked. And it was a long way. But then suddenly they saw that the stone had been rolled away, and they looked inside and they saw that the tomb was empty. The tomb was empty. They were very worried and they were very sad about this. And then they saw somebody, and it was an angel. And the angel said, "Oh, don't be afraid." They said, We are very afraid. Somebody has stolen Jesus. He's stolen his body and we don't know where he is." And the angel said, "Do not be worried. Do not be worried at all. Don't be afraid. He has come back to life. Look, that's where his body lay, and he's come back to life. I want you to tell his disciples that he is alive and well, and to meet them in Galilee." So the ladies, the women, ran back to the house to where all the friends were. And as they were running back, they saw Jesus. He was standing there. And they went up to touch him. And they were so surprised. They were so surprised. And Jesus said to them, "Do not touch me. Do not touch me. But go back and tell my friends that I will see them in Galilee." So the women very excitedly ran back to the house to tell all the friends what they had seen and what they had heard and what they had learnt. So that's the end of our story. But not the end of Jesus, because he is still with us today. Let's have a look. So our story today is finished. It's finished. And now we've got our memory verse. I wonder if you can remember it. Here it is. Our memory verse comes from the Old Testament, from the Psalms. And it says, "Give thanks to the Lord because he is good. His love is eternal." Psalms 107, verse 1. Let's see if we can do it together. See if you can do some actions. Sometimes actions help us to remember. Give thanks to the Lord because he is good. His love is eternal. Psalm 107, verse 1. Well done. So our memory verse is finished. And it's nearly the end of our service, so I'm just going to finish with the last prayer. And we hope you have a really happy day today. Dear Lord Jesus, help us to remember the true meaning of Easter and how you died for each one of us so that we can be close to you and know you more. Thank you for this time together. Amen. Bye-bye, and a very happy Easter to everybody.
Bye-bye.